to the proving halls. Whoa, it's Cam. What is this? Is this like a...
And so another mortal approaches, even as this one's blood has yet to dry. But my desire to extinguish mortal life has yet to be satiated. Come, you seem a warrior. Why not fight me?
Very well, you're on.
I hope you provide more of a challenge than this pathetic wretch did. Enough of this farce.
Here we go.
I have fought more than enough mortals on your terms, on your ground. Let us see if you are as powerful in my domain. We will finish this fight in my hollow, Tyne Hill. The magics of the Midden run strong in that place. I will be unbeatable!
Okay.
You did it! What no one else has done. You actually bested that monster. It is much to ask, but none in our camp have been able to stand against him. You must answer his challenge. Fight him again. Kill him, for the sake of our mission.
Okay.
Pluricon
Midden
has its dark places, but the Midden, it's hard to even stand here. I don't know how you make it look so easy. But we've been sent here for a reason, and we'll stay until we see it through.
Okay, the headsman. Who is this?
We do not know his name. He comes and butchers one of us, and makes the rest watch. Calls it justice. We don't know why. He just picks one of us, gives them a blade, and cuts them down. Alpha or human, fighter or no.
Okay.
I hate that damn thing. The Tuatha are using it to lord our own dead over us. I aim to do something about it.
Alpha
We weren't
Camp.
very many, but we were sent by the Alpha Command, ostensibly to make sure the Tuatha didn't have any positions out here. But there was another purpose. We were to try and find a way to give the bodies of our men a proper burial.
Okay, who are
I'm the
you?
only one that still holds rank around here anymore. My brother Gilman was leading us, but
Okay,
we
where
don't
is it?
know. He's not Tuatha, but he damn near fights like one. He's been coming here, dueling us one by one. There's some sick point he means to prove by gutting us, and those he doesn't kill outright are dragged back into the Midden with him. Please, we're scouts, not seasoned fighters. We can't complete our mission if this headsman continues picking us off.
Okay,
Thank the
I will
gods.
fight him.
If he called you to Tyne Hill, then that means you'll have to fight him there. But be warned.
Where is Tyne Hill?
This Fae uses magics we haven't seen before. It's like he's feeding on the energies of this place. Or worse, there are those that fall to the headsman, but then there are others. Prisoners. What he does with them in Tyne Hill, no one knows. He's
Where
in
can I
Tyne
find
Hill.
him?
It's a hollow, somewhere in the Midden, I think. But he's only been coming here recently. I cannot tell for certain.
Doki.
The headsman. Finish him.
Doors, I will get. Okay, and
Please, wait a moment.
this as well.
You are not part of the army, are you? What are you doing here? No matter. We are injured here and need someone fit enough to venture into the Midden to recover some important reconnaissance. Somewhere in this mess of bodies is the corpse of my former scout, Venris. He was carrying the information when the Tuatha caught him.
Okay,
All
where
I
can I
know
find the
is
body?
that it is somewhere in the midden, along with thousands of other corpses. But Venris was an unusual scout, and that might help us track him. You see, Venris bonded strongly with a wolf when we first arrived here. The wolf still lives, and I have no doubt he can find his master's body. Follow him. Even
We
if
need
you
the
knew
wolf.
what Venris looked like, it would not make finding him amongst all these bodies any easier. The wolf knows Venris's scent. He can track it through the midden and lead you directly to the body.
Okay, I
Very
will
well.
help.
I'll release the wolf now. Follow him and make sure nothing happens to him before he finds Venris. Without him, we have no means of singling Venris's body out from all of the others. Please, hurry!
Okay. Nope. I won't follow this wolf for now.
Praise be to Mitharu, and may his blessing be
Ah,
upon
Mitharu
you
again.
for visiting this humble camp. I am Krieger, a humble cleric of Mitharu. I have accompanied these noble Alpha in peace, and I would make use of you in my mission if you are willing.
What
The
do you need
world
me to
needs
do?
to know how many of Mitharu's children gave their lives to fighting these heathen Tuatha. You will find an earring upon each soldier who has been slain. Bring the earrings to me, and I will be able to tally the dead.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
see
glad
what I
to
can
have your
do.
help. The soldiers, their bodies are strewn throughout the midden. Every one has made the ultimate sacrifice in service. Collect the earrings from them, and I will give you what I can. Thank you for this, Wanderer. The world must know.
Where
On
can
the
I find
corpses
them?
of our unfortunate brethren, you can find these bodies strewn throughout the midden.
Hmm?
Go with the gods.
The midden. Okay. So I guess follow the sound. Find the silence fall. Where's the? This is collect alpha earrings. Yeah, there's like such like a task quest where it's like just random. You just have to go somewhere and collect them randomly. There's like nothing shown. I will go for the proving grounds first. I will go for the proving grounds and then I will go to the midden for this headsman. I guess this... Maybe I can do this in time. Let's see. Some here. Let's go. Auto save, of course. Just to see what's this.
And so you have come, whether to aid
Okay.
the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your
Okay.
confusion, I am Bizarrain, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
What is
This
this
is
about?
you, of course. You are the only mortal to be given a chance to join the House of Sorrows. But do not think such an offer is given out of honor or respect for you. What drives me to this offer is what brought you here. Necessity.
Okay.
Through the crystal you see before you, it is not magical in and of itself, but a conduit for my own magic. All your actions will be known to me. Every word will be listened to.
What must
you
I do?
is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell
Okay.
you no more, other than that I will be watching.
Oh, great. Giving me the best kinda enemies, I guess. Well. I hope I'm not having to fight like 2 of those crew dogs in once. In one fight, like 2 of them was so annoying. I've just said it's like one time, and it was they are like the strongest enemies so far, in my opinion. The trolls and the Niskara are strong as well, but the crew dogs are so nasty with those 3 times poison attacks, which like this blocks like everything. You can't even cast anything as a sorcerer. You're just screwed.
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help! Beast roam these halls, mortal. Once these lands were quiet, gentle. Now they mean to kill all that tread upon it, even the winter fae.
Of course I will help you.
My people have lived in peace for decades, centuries. But now we're awash in war and corruption, and we cannot stop it.
This is a monster.
Know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here.
Oh, and that's him. Ah, he resisted. So there's no use in lightning against this guy. But I've got my meteor back. Ooh. Oh, okay. And he got his lightning strike away. Got his lightning strike back, so let's go. I thought this was all about decisions and not about fighting. It would be great if you would decide the wrong thing. You would just have to fight this guy at the end or something like that. Would be insane.
And so you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Woman needed help.
What did you know of her plight? Of why the beasts pursued her so? Perhaps her persecution was a just one. Do not ignore subtleties. When is a Fae a Tuatha, and when is one a child of winter? That answer might save a life or end it.
Ahead, you will find another trial. A Fae of sorrows, succumbing to an agonizing poison. In need of aid, no doubt, but deserving of his fate, we shall see.
Okay, so it was like, as I told, it's oh, those trash are the next. Those are the next enemies I could like. They are so annoying. Like, they are not getting stunned from my abilities, but they stun with their abilities. I'll just give you another meteor. Wonder how many of those trials I have to do. Okay, wait, this was the way back. Okay.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he has promised?
I think this Bizarrain is just
Mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering.
what happened?
I do not know. It is some poison. In other times, the Fae would not be vulnerable to this. But we are weaker now. We are prone. I could have walked from this once. But now...
I'm still not getting it. What is this guy? I think this guy is
Please,
like killing
mortal.
all of them. He's a Tuatha.
I know it's strange,
in my opinion.
but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us. I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
Who did this
I
here?
do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain.
Okay.
He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the wicked
Yeah, I
Fae.
thought like that he's a bad guy. Okay, I will kill you.
For ending this.
Let's see if this was the right choice. I think I have to fight this guy and the Bisa-san. He's just a traitor.
Something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity? To see what you will do clearly. Now do not waste our time with unnecessary questions.
Those Lianshis. Here we go. Boom. Gotcha. Yeah, this guy is like the spiteful to us, and he will just sacrifice people. That's my guess for now. That's why the other one wouldn't meet us here. He would meet us at the foe's heart. Because maybe he thought this guy was a traitor.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
Okay. Why show
Because
yourself?
there are
Man?
trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand.
Yeah, I have to fight him.
We
Of
have
course.
reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
Why do I
What
need
you
to
need
strike
to
you?
do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
Fine, I will do
Indeed.
it.
Perhaps not. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them. The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us.
You call
I
this a
know it is
trial?
not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared.
What the hell? Was
Some,
any of that
your
real?
reactions were real, but the Fae with whom you interacted, Tybri, Kadarok, and myself, were not. They were but apparitions of the Fae you will come to know in this house.
Okay.
As facsimiles, the apparitions were appropriate enough, but I think you will find their real-world counterparts more complex.
Yeah,
Then
we'll have
welcome
those.
to our ranks, mortal. The Hearthstone I gave you at the start of the trials will now reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
Okay. I think I talked about thing already.
The Prince of
Just
Sorrows
fine.
once, but
Just
now
going with
no longer. He wages a war against the Tuatha with little support, but his own strength. Perhaps that is enough for him, but the only thing he will weaken is the house's morale.
Okay.
To
Gallows
your
tree.
kind, it is a celebration of war. But before your mortal corpses were hung there by Tuatha, it was the emblem of our house's duty. The most reverent corpses were placed not in the midden, but hung upon those boughs to show all of nature that we still revere our essence of decay. But like all things in these lands, the tree has been defiled by war. Saturnin took our greatest symbol and turned it to filth.
Okay. Tuatha.
The Fa Kelidae, they call themselves. The Faithful. They take the Fae of Winter and craft them into an army. But they know little of true devotion. The Midden is the cradle in which our race of Winter was fostered. It is a place of rot, of decay, a place where the House of Sorrows holds reign.
Okay. Saturnin.
He is the agent of the Tuatha, and though he bears their allegiance, his appearance is that of a Winter Fae. I am certain of it. I know little of him, but of me and my house, his knowledge is wide and deep. With every action, he reveals that he is merely toying with us. He is not a type of foe I am familiar with, for he does not attack outright. Instead, he instills fear and despair. The House of
Recent
Sorrows
history.
made a pact with the Tuatha. They would not interfere with us if we did not interfere with their war with the Alfar. Of course, the Tuatha did not trust us, so they insisted that a new king be appointed to the house, one agreeable to both parties. In the end, I was the one chosen. I was to be king. But in answering that call, I have been labeled a traitor by many within the house.
Okay.
My summer brethren embody the growth and progression of nature. As such, establishing the summer realms came easy to them. But the Winter Fae bear the burden of regression and decay in their essence. Left alone, they would never be able to overcome such a weight. They could never unite. The house's founder, the Weeping King, took on their sorrows and freed them. We carry the burden inherent in the Winter Fae, so they can achieve greatness.
But the weird thing is he's like on both sides. She was like that's why he's king now. But why does he want to stop them? I don't get it.
If we are to discuss the plight of the house, I will do so at his heart. Come,
Meet me in the main hall of the House of Sorrows, and we will speak more.
Okay. Both hard. Okay, we're just getting to the fourth heart now. Voices of the Dead.
Speak.
What is Voices of the Dead? Beat with peace around. Yeah, that's the faction thing I meant. Let's go. I'm just speaking it.
Of late, there are many in this house who have come to view my authority with disdain. As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. Someone such as you. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. Let us stop their next blow.
Okay. How can we stop them?
Although the Tuatha wage war with us, as they have with the Alfar, they do so by other methods. Our enemies are subtle. They target individuals, not armies. They strike at convictions, not cities. And by doing so, they can retreat to where we cannot find them. For all our years of struggle, we know only this: that our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent, Saturnin. He is the master of this shadowy coup.
How do we find him?
Now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybri. A tender, Katarak, has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Katarak might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybri to the body of Katarak's victim. Though dead, the Sorrows will remain on the corpse. The Sorrows can lead us to Katarak.
Okay, tenders?
The tenders are those sacred few who oversee the decay and decomposition of a winter phase body.
Okay.
They also oversee the midden itself. For like a body, the midden is a physical thing, a vessel for rot and ruin, that which is required for death to become rebirth. Finally, they once tended to the gallows tree, but that was before the Tuatha perverted it. Members of the house may choose one of two paths: the path of the Delver, or the path of the Tender. Delvers are those who commune with the sorrows of the living Fae and the recently deceased. They draw forth these sorrows and assume them. However, most Delvers lost their talent over these last few centuries. But our youngest, Tybri, shows some promise.
Okay, what did she need to do?
Katarak, who has fled our ranks. He is somehow tied to Saturnin. I am certain of it. I want you to find him and put an end to him. For if he is not Saturnin himself, then he is betraying our secrets to the Tuatha.
Okie dokie. And he is obviously out in the middle. Yeah. Just watching. I'm just watching what's here. It looks like a shop. It's this guy. Yeah, this guy must be someone, something like a shopkeeper.
Tybri has been through here.
Greetings, mortal. I am a tender of the midden. I have been instructed to offer you what insight I can give about the art of dispelling.
Oh no, I can't. Oh wow. Okay. Dispelling. So there was in the Phalanx and the where was it? Like I think it was the House of Ballads. It was the House of Ballads again. Holy, there was something, some trainers. And this one is for dispelling. Dispelling needs at least to be level 7 here. So I think you can go from level 7 from the abilities. Oh, where it is? Status skills. Need to be at least at level 7. And then you can go to level 10. That's it. Yeah, that's it. There are like better tier trainers, let's say that. Cool. I like the idea. The midden. It's called Tybri. Well, just going for the group again. I will take the other quest with me, just in case. I need to at least do the other, at least two. Maybe I can do the task quest as well, but I think one is the least thing I have to do as well. Like all the, before I go to this headhunter thing. Just going through the midden. I don't know if I do it completely, but I guess I will just do most of it. And I'm going for the next things. Dr. Malthum.
Mortal, there is something that requires the attention of one of your kind. You have been to the midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated by the corpses of your kind?
This is a side quest.
The nature of my request is not something the midden needs, but something the midden should do without. The corpses of your brethren have been thrown into the midden as a declaration of hostility by the Tuatha. But they do more than signify a point. Their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithgra from slumber. She gluts herself on the bodies and will further corrupt the midden if unchecked.
What does Matilda want?
Lianshi are drawn to death and decay. Something Winter Fae embody in spirit, but which mortals embody in flesh.
The boss as a Lianshi. Damn. I'm screwed.
Mithgra was unable to resist the temptation before her, and now she runs rampant.
Okay,
you
I
cannot
will
hope to solve the problem with a simple application of violence. Biathra is old, and she is wise to obvious attacks on her. Searching will yield no quarry, so you must be cunning. If we cannot find her in the midden, we can force her to return to her den beneath the house. Find fresh corpses, the ones Mithgra prefers to eat, and cremate them. With no food to scavenge, she will return to her den. Then you can kill her.
Okay. So
With
how do I
great
find her?
difficulty. She is clever and hides well when any come hunting for her. To search for her outright would be folly. But with some cunning, we can force her to appear. Mithgra prefers fresh corpses. Destroy those, and she would likely return to her den to wait for more. Locate any fresh corpses you can find and cremate them. Without food, she will stop scavenging and return to her den.
This looks like another. This looks like another another task quest. Oh no, of course. Okay, it is. It isn't. Yep. So we're going to the midden for all quests. Okay, for the. Those are the cremates. This is the all of the hound. There's the headsman. Yep. Here we go. Library.
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarine had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I am awed. I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin?
Who are you?
I am Tybri. I have only 2 centuries to my name. I was asked to join the house because of my abilities. I can hear them, the sorrows in people, the essence of decay and ruin that precedes winter. I can even hear the sorrows faintly in you. Few delvers are left who can hear any sorrows at all, but never have any claim to hear them as much as I. Many believe me to be a liar, or an abomination.
Okay, let's get
Fair
moving.
enough. We must cross the midden to reach the body we seek, and there are sure to be difficulties along the way. But we do not have long. Sorrows rarely remain after death, and neither will the body of a fae. We must move. Farewell.
So, let's go. Just a second, sweetheart. I'm just going to cremate this body. There we go. First one. Oh, alpha earrings. There's another one. Oh Jesus, spellcast as well. There we go. Is there another body? Yeah, there is another body. I need to get up here first. No. I don't even know how many of those earrings I have to pick up. I think I just have to pick some of them and that's it. I don't think you have to pick up all of them.
Solemn, hallowed tree, glory to the graveyard be. Far from forests of the west, do the dying have this rest.
Oh, there's a sound. Too many quests at all. Okay, we're just going with her now. Should we? I can fight you like forever. More alpha earrings. More. I'm sorry, but I need this quest. This body. Why do I have to escort her?
The body is here.
Okay, this is.
I must begin my work. But the magic is sure to draw the wild fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows.
Okay. Please don't give me this fresh again. Oh god, no. Okay, I've gotta admit, like, they're worse than the Enchies. Here we go. Oh, she's done. Okay. Just a second, let me loot first. Please. What is another cremate body?
It is
Hey.
done. Cadoroc's sorrows left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest. You should go there, but be wary. The impression Cadoroc left on the body was conflicted. Something is not right here. I will return to the house. With the beast beaten back, it should prove safe enough now. The dead
Where can I
do
find
not
him?
speak lies. Cadoroc has gone to Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest. It was once for Cadoroc to hide there.
Fuck.
It makes little sense. But from what the
Hmm.
Sorrows told me, it seems as though he had nowhere else to go.
On battery. Second. Okay. I need to make the body and take this stone, of course.
And they sleep beneath the limbs, while we sing these mourning hymns, as the dead embrace the land in the earth's embalming hand.
Okay, she's in a den now. Didn't. Okay. Working. This. There's something. Let's dive for this. Okay, I'll take it. Ismail up quick. And there's another one to dive. Cards. Okay. So we got the Leandra to a den. We have to kill her then. I've got to go to Headsman and follow Venra's sound. And beat silent foes. Okay. Yeah. Just following the hound for now. First thing I do. Okay, where did you come from? Okay. Spoon's level 26. Oh great, there's a
Wooden
cooler.
gravestone standing tall by the sorrow's weary hall. Are the leaves now bearing fruit? Will the dead now follow suit?
Okay. Innovating amulet. So, my little hound. Tell me where to go. Okay. Is this like place? Is this dog even knowing what he's doing? Like, he's just running around like crazy. Do you know where to go? Well, here's it then. If I follow this this hound, I will just go to the den. Good speed. The Enchi and the Groot are going. This game hates me for giving me Enchi and Lienchi and Crew Dog together. Oh, I just couldn't move the ice bolts. Next thing on them is like they're just running away from me. There's like, it's not like they are fighting, they're just running the whole time. It feels like I'm chasing this thing forever. There we go. Yeah, it always seems like I'm chasing those Lienchis forever. They are just falling back and running away. Oh, Werner's report. Okay, got it.
Are the Alfar natures meet?
There's a
through the
little
ravens.
Oh, there's a
meant
secret
to
door here.
meet? Why do soldiers hang like tears? Why Tuatha covet fears?
Very hard unlock chest. Very hard, okay. Not that hard, I guess. Let's see. I've picked up so many things. I'm just... I will have to inspect it with the other chakrams. Fine silvernite. The small is insane, and it looks so damn cool. I just want to try to try it for a second, just so how it feels to play the hammer. And they are both well, but the like 20% mana rack is fine, but 80% health is like god tier. Add to junk. 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 Island of Light. Junk. Rabbit Band. It's actually pretty cool, but still just worse than mine. Oh, so many arm pieces. Brewmaster's Harness. I thought about its finesse. Good to finesse. That's great. Just 1 second. Be right back.